guys, this is Bears here, Bears West Coast Graphics. I'm gonna make a quick video because it's a big question across multiple trucks between Doms379 and Rollin 389 and a few other things like Rudas and stuff. But essentially, it all works the same for doing step box logos and, in Dom's case, uh, bumper filter back, which still isn't there at this time of me making this video, but will be. Rollins, you got your hood pole, your interior stuff, floorboard, step boxes, roof, stuff like that. Essentially, it's all going to work the same. For this video, I'm going to use DOMs in this case as an example. So don't be too concerned about that. It all literally works the same. The only difference is different mods, different file paths, things like that. Essentially, yeah. So anyway, these are the files as you can see on this one tab right here. I don't know where the other one just went, but I made it. Well, I made a lot of things disappear. Hold up. Whoopsies. Anyway, so inside the DOM logos, which you download off the Google Drive, you'll find all this stuff. You'll go into logos, and here are all of your texture files, right? Now, I already have a box lettering file created, so if I go here and I go, give me a second while I go to find it. Is it? Nope. Okay, yeah, I got a lot of shit. I think it's actually in this folder. Yeah, here. So you can see, I already have my texture, and I'll open it up so you can see it. But I already have my texture created, so it makes it easier. Once this finishes opening, I don't know why my computer's running slow, but you can see. Okay, so if I add a black backdrop here, go like this. See, okay, you can see my text, right? There you go. So essentially, that's pretty much what you need. For in my case, I did this mine a specific way for a reason. But essentially, the quickest way to do this is you make your text. You can do different colors. It's recommended you do something that's not black, which is why in my case mine is. It's got a white outline on it, so that when the step box lights up, it still shows up even though the text is black, because black text doesn't light up on the box. So that's why you use some sort of like color that isn't black, and you can play around with it, figure it out, and mess around with it as you see fit, or whatever you need to do. But essentially, mine's black with a white border. It's thick enough that when the lights are on it, it shines, but it's not too thick so that during the daytime you still only see the black really, and not really see the white. But essentially, so what you would do is, I'm using paint.net right now because that's just kind of defaulted to. I keep doing that. I did not mean to open that. Okay, I'm going to lose my mind here. Essentially, what you would do is you would save it. So in this case, we're going to click Save File, Save As, and you need to save it as a direct raw surface or DDS file. Name it whatever you want. Mine's right here. I'm just going to click Save anyway so you can see me do this. And these are the recommended settings after researching for a while. You want it to be a BC3. If whatever program allows you do these other settings too, I don't know about GIMP or anything. I know Photoshop there is a BC3 option, but you don't really get choice with these ones, as from what I remember off the top of my head. But essentially, do this. You just click OK. It saves. So now I have my stepbox logo here, where I can easily find it. Now you can close the program. I'd leave it up, whatever program you're using, open to be able to say. We're gonna delete this for a second, because if I open this, look here. No, okay. So if I open this, it should be Yes, it should be what it's default. So this is defaulted, right? Now you can see if you zoom in, there's some weird alpha stuff going on, but his is made a specific way so that it does light up right during the night. But essentially, we're gonna do this. We're gonna move that over there, and we're gonna close that, and we're gonna reopen it. So now we're using this is hold up, copy, paste. I always keep an original just in case something messes up. So this is my original. This is the one I'm going to be changing. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this. So now the ultra back doesn't work, but I'm going to add mine in anyway. Essentially what you do is just drag it in and click OK. And then same thing with the step boxes. You just drag it in and click OK. It'll work the same thing for the bumper as well. In this case, you would pull the template out. As you can see, here's your template. You kind of see gray boxes, but what you do is you'd pull it out, say there, look, there it is, open it up in your skinning program, save it as your DDS, which I should say it needs to say whatever it is. So if it's your bumper, it needs to say bumper.dds, or if it's box lettering, which is your step boxes, it needs to say box lettering.dds. Alright, and same thing for the ultra back logo. You know, it's got to say those things for it to be able to work right. Essentially, once you have it in there, you just close it, and you're done. Then you take this one, which is the one we changed, go to your mods folder, and you just drag it in, like so. Now I clicked replace on mine because it's already in here, and I just basically put the same thing in there, so I didn't change anything. But essentially, yeah, so once you do that, you can close all this, and then you'd be able to open up your game. Bear with me here a second while this does its thing. Okay, come on. For some reason my game likes to have some issues when launching. It's probably gonna crash. No? Is it gonna? Okay. We're just gonna close that and relaunch it. Anytime now. Alright, you know what? We just have to have all the technical difficulties today. Go away. Okay. Ooh, I don't know where that went. Okay, so by the way, if you notice, this is Doms379 on my background. The only truck I ever would put up here, and this is HFG's flat deck, was also a good one. But you can see at the time I took this, I didn't have my step logo on there, which kind of annoyed me. But, okay, so the game, we were launching the game. Usually I recommend just launching it through Steam because it gives you these options when you click play. See, and I always launch in DirectX 11. And there we go, see. Anyway, so essentially, wherever your DOMS truck is installed, mine happens to be on this profile, which is the last one I used. We'll see here in a second. Give me a minute. My system is being slow today, but you can see you got two DOMS files here. I'm going to click it because it's going to take me down here. So you see here, your DOMS logo file needs to be above the 379 file. Your load order as per shown, but once it's there, you save it, and then you launch your game. We will continue that once my game launches. Anytime now. why it's taking forever to load today. I have no idea. Can I just... Game, come on. Anytime now. There we go. Alright, almost there. A few more minutes, seconds, however long it decides it wants to take. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. So you can see, we got Dom's beautiful 379. You can kind of see it a little bit on the step box here. My logo's already there. Yeah, we're going to click drive so you can get a better view of it and see what I was talking about, why I said mine has that white outline to it. After playing with it for a bit. I believe I'm actually in Newport right now. But why does... I don't know why OBS is flickering. I hope it doesn't... Oh my god. I hope it's not doing that in the actual finished video, but if it is, I'm sorry. It's probably for some dumb unknown reason. But anyway, see my truck here. I can't drive it because my wheel's not plugged in, but I can do this. And you can see, look, there's my step box logo. Easy. Can't turn my lights on either because, I don't have a keybind set for it right now, so let me fix that really quick. Light modes. Alright, so if we change the time, so dev console to night, you can see. Okay, so if we go over here, this side, so you can see there's my step box logo. Turn my lights on. Now you can see why it's, outlined in white, and you zoom out, you can still kind of see it. I need to play with it because the font is kind of hard to read at a distance. But, you see it's still white. Okay, so anyway, getting off that tangent, essentially once your, I'm going to go to the repair shop here. Once your logo is done, and you followed the steps I listed out previously, and then you put it into the zip file for the logos, and then you put that logo file inside your mod folder, you just go to your shop, whichever one you're closest to. In my case, I'm way the fuck over here. Anyway, you'd go inside, let's go truck configurator. Ignore the fact that I'm missing a tire. It's for some reason a bug I discovered with Retro's wheels. We're going to find that tire, heavy chrome, not that one, this one. Okay. Anyway, we can ignore that. But anyway, you would go to your step box, and depending on which one you'd have, you'd click the light up logo, and it's different for each one. Some of them are built into it anyway, and then it would be right there. And then work in the game. Same thing for your bumper. You'd find the bumper that has this. I believe this one has it, and you would click logo and see. Look there. That's where it would pop up. In my case, I do not have that, so it's not going to show anything but the default for me. And the same thing would be for the Ultraback when there's an actual thing there for someone to put on. essentially, once you do that, you should be good to go and play with your rig. Yeah. Anyway, so with that, that's going to end this video. I'm gonna quit this, and that is essentially all you need to know, really. So, with that, hope you enjoyed this, found it informative, and I'll be around if you guys have questions.